Good morning, good evening, or good night, wherever in the world you are. Hope you are doing well, and I hope you are ready. We are hours away from the big one, boys and girls, and I've had about 3 hours sleep, tossing and turning. How has your night been, guys? I've got bags under my eyes. The nerves. It feels like Sheffield United and Huddersfield all over again, and I feel like we're gonna have 38 playoff matches basically this season. Let me know in the comments below how you are feeling. In today's video, we are going to give you a very quick transfer update because obviously we got the watch along 2:30 today. Maybe we'll start it a bit earlier just because I need you guys' help against my nerves today. But we've got the update on Morgan Gibbs White. We've got another left back linked into Nottingham Forest. And then we've got some updates on a player who has signed elsewhere who we will no longer be getting. So let's get into it. We have to start with Morgan Gibbs White and the saga that is becoming Morgan Gibbs de Jong. Alright guys, so the update on this, well yesterday after I had recorded the video, by about a couple of hours, Wolves had rejected the third bid given by Nottingham Forest, which was a total package worth 35 million, made up of 10 million add-ons, 25 million up front. Marinakis told Wolves this is their final offer, take it or leave it kind of thing, and Wolves said leave it, shockingly enough. However, negotiations are continuing on top of that. And then Lage has come out last night and said that Morgan Gibbs White is for sale for £50 million. This is just going round in circles and circles, and I feel like the Forest fan base is now starting to turn a bit away from it and thinking of moving on to other targets. We brought you Ouar yesterday, Houssem Ouar, who would be honestly just as good as Morgan Gibbs White and a lot cheaper. However, this for me is Wolves just jockeying and measuring their manhood against Forest, because there are players that Wolves need to sign and need to sign desperately. They are trying to get Chelsea's Bashtui on loan, as well as going in for Gonzalo Ramos as well, who obviously Forest have put in a bid for. Wolves are not heavily funded, not like Forest. They can't afford to buy 2 or 3 players without having some outgoings to fund it. Now, what's going to be interesting to watch is what happens with Cody, because he's apparently ready to go to Everton, so that would free up some funds. But then Wolves are talking about, would you need to replace him? Probably not, because they're looking to change formations into a back 4. If they are really trying to go for Ramos and put in a bid which is going to cost them about 25 to 30 million, they need the funds to do it. Their owner is a tight ass. So this one is not over. Forest are not giving up on this one. But I've said to you guys from the start of the summer that this is going to be one of those ones that goes to the wire, because there's so many dominoes that need to fall over for this one to come into effect. The quickest way this could happen is if Morgan Gibbs White turned to Wolves, stuck 2 fingers up and said, I'm putting in a transfer request. He's not doing that at the moment. There are so many rumours going around about this, and you just have to really sift through it all and filter through it all. People are saying that actually Wolves accepted the offer, but it was Morgan Gibbs White that rejected on personal terms. There's people that are saying they'd seen him out in Athens doing his medical. So much false information. I don't think there's any bad intention behind it. This is all just coming from an excitement about the player being signed for Nottingham Forest. So at the moment, we are still at the stage. The cleanest information you can have is this. They have rejected the third offer from Nottingham Forest. Forest told them it was their final offer, but Forest is still negotiating with Wolves now. So that's where we are. I still think this does get over the line, especially if Wolves look to strengthen. I think he will start today at Leeds. Let's hope he has a stinker, because if he scores a hat-trick, then 50 million is going to look like a drop in the ocean, the way Wolves think they can price players. And let's just be honest, for any of you guys believing that Wolves would only accept 50 million, they sold Jota for 40 million. Haaland, I think Claire in the comments yesterday said, went for 50 million. There is no way you're going to put the price tag of Morgan Gibbs-White at the same as a Jota, who's 10 million less than they're quoting, and on par with what Man City paid for Haaland. But that's the update on Morgan Gibbs-White. It's still, in my opinion, going to happen. We've just got to be patient, guys. Look, we've got 12 new players to enjoy today. Let's start with those, and Morgan Gibbs-White will be the icing on the cake. Let's just be patient. Let's move on to the next transfer link. Nottingham Forest have been linked to Angelino, who is 25 years old, playing at RB Leipzig. This guy is quality. Real quality. There's talks both of a loan deal and a perm deal being looked at, and I think a loan deal would make more sense. I love this player in terms of what I've seen from him at Leipzig, what I've seen from him at his time at Man City, and the way he attacks down the left-hand side is absolutely beautiful. I was very surprised when he actually left Man City a couple of years ago, because I thought there was a lot of potential in him, and he has thrived very well at Leipzig. He can literally play, he's a bit like a Cornet. He can play up on the left wing. He can play very well as a left wing back, and he can even play in midfield, and he can actually play right back as well. So he's very versatile, and Steve Cooper loves a player who can play in multiple positions, and I think this one will highly interest him. Are Leipzig ready to let him go? I'm not sure. I think a loan deal would suit both clubs, maybe with an oblig option to buy at the end of it, or a sale fee agreed, an optional sale fee at the end of it. But again, it just underlines, should I say, the worrying story about Omar Richard, and really how long is he going to be out for? Because I was really excited to see Richard starting this season. We've got Tuffalo, who will do a fantastic job, but I think Angelino is a cut above Tuffalo. Let me know your thoughts on him below, and let's move on to the next item on the news. As we mentioned to you yesterday, Maxwell Cornet was close to completing his move to West Ham United, and it has been made official for an undisclosed fee, even though it's pretty disclosed at 17.5 mil, which was his release fee clause. West Ham triggered that, and he's gone and signed to him. A fantastic player. I think West Ham have got a decent player there, but this ends the speculation of Forest's interest in him, obviously. But Forest never got close to being ready to trigger that 17.5 mil mark. I know a lot of you guys wanted him, so how do you feel about him going to West Ham? And do you think Forest should have got him, or are you happy with the other links that we are being linked to currently? Alrighty guys, I'm going to wrap the news up quickly today. I've got a couple more nails that I need to bite before 3 o'clock today. Please don't forget to come join us at 2:30. It may even be 2 o'clock if my nerves can't hold it anymore. We might start the stream a little bit early. So the link's in the description below. Go hit the notify me button, just so you know when I go live. And you guys are going to have to help and coach me. And we'll coach each other through this one, because it's going to be big. We will have the team news for you, as well as a full interactive virtual pick where you will see everything kick by kick. Oh, I can't wait, but I can wait, but I can't wait. Let's see how it goes, boys. I'm predicting a 3-1 win to Forest. Let me know down below what your thoughts are. If you have enjoyed the video, please do not forget to drop us a like. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Turn the notifications on. We'll see you at 2:30 for the huge match. It's finally here. Come on, you Reds.